Okay, so I have a lot to do today. I have a lot of content that I need to make. I have some collabs that I need to do. I already recorded one, but I'm waiting for the approval for the draft. So I can't post what it is, but it just says draft right there. So I already did that one, but I have some TikTok collabs because I've been in my TikTok era, honey, okay? I'm trying to grow my TikTok community, which I feel like I've done a good job. We're about like 40 something K over there. I really would like to get to 100K before the year's over, and I know we can do it. So I have a few TikTok collabs, and I want to show you guys some of the creative process that I'm doing for it. Some of this will be shown in a separate video on YouTube, but most of this is just for TikTok collabs. So I'm excited about this one. This is a collaboration I'm doing with a company called Vase Beauty, and they have the lash cluster kit. Carter's right here, you see him. I'm gonna block him out because his hair's not done and I need to retwist it, so we don't need him being on camera right now. So they sent me a lash cluster kit that I'm very excited to use. I'm probably going to try to do it today. I've actually never done this before. Like, I've never used anything like this. But they have the bond seal and the remover applicator. So it just says, keep your eyelashes clean, apply evenly to the base of the eyelash and wait for 20 seconds for the glue to become sticky. Apply the cluster 1 millimeter away from the waterline. Fuse the clusters for strong hold. Brush on a light coat of seal. I'm excited. Like, I've never done this before. Like, when I used to do my lashes, I used to buy lash, like the strips, and then just cut them up and do them like that. But this seems like a better way. So let's see what I got. What did I get? They let me pick up my own, but I didn't see exactly the shape of it. So I'm happy to see what the actual shape is. Ooh. Okay, so this is what it looks like. That's what I got. I'm about to do my own lashes at home, honey. Don't play with her. Ooh, okay, so they gave me the little thingy to bond them together. So this is the thing to bond them together. Okay, so this is the lash remover. Can y'all see that? Move my big head out the way. I don't know if y'all can see it, but that's the lash remover. This is the lash bond and lash seal. So I'm excited for that. And then this is the thing to clamp them together. So I cannot wait to use it. Okay, I'm being extra. Okay, so I'm also going to show you guys the other thing that I got for the other collab that I'm doing. If you are a brand watching this and you want to do a collab with me, either on my beauty channel or on my spiritual channel, my spiritual channel is bigger. But either way, if you want to do a collab with me, then hit me up, honey. I'm doing collabs. I'm in my collaboration era. We getting busy, honey. We booked and busy. Okay, so let's open up this next one. This is another one I'm very excited about. I don't feel like getting my scissors, so I'm gonna open it with my hands. This thing is big. I know my head is big, but oh my god. So this is what it looks like. Ooh, I cannot wait to use this. And this is like the strap that comes with it that you can use to make sure that it obviously stays on your face. So that I will install that in just a second. And then it comes with all the directions to make sure that you are using it properly. So I'm going to show you guys, if I can, if my baby lets me, because she is like... So in this video, I'm actually going to record me doing the collab for TikTok. But for the lashes, I don't think I'm going to record it in this video. Like I said, I want to do like a whole YouTube video with it. So I'm probably going to record the TikTok and the YouTube video at the same time and post it or whatever, because I want to do like my whole shebang. So let me try to put it together first. And then also I'm going to tag all the stuff I use for content creation in the description box below, so you guys can use it if you're a content creator or if you want to be or whatever. I'm going to tag all that in the description box for you guys, all the products that I'm using, everything that I can possibly think to tag, I will tag it in the description box. I'll even tag the dress I'm wearing, okay? Everything that I can think, I'm going to put it, the camera, the lighting, everything. All right, and then I'm also gonna tag the link to the products I got from TikTok shop as well. I'm excited for this. All right, how do you put this strap? I'm pretty sure it's like this. Pretty self-explanatory. I also want to do like some business advice as well because y'all, I'm spiritual, I'm a mom, but I'm also very knowledgeable about business. So I want to do like some business advice and maybe even do like a series. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but we'll see. We'll do like a little series maybe where I give you guys business advice or finance advice because I know a little something something. All right, so let's figure out how to put this on. I think I did it backwards because I feel like it's supposed to be, let's try it the other way. I think I get how you're supposed to put it on. And then I'm going to plug it up to my laptop. I don't know if it's safe to do that, so do not do that. Plug it up into an outlet. I'm going to plug it into my laptop because the cord is a little short and my laptop is right here and it's USB. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, let's see. I probably had it right the first time, but we're about to find out. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, so yeah, so I'm pulling it and then I'm just closing the tabs right here. So I'm better off using this laying down. I'm trying not to mess up my lip stick. Oh my God. I love this. I feel like I look like V for Vendetta. Have you ever seen that movie? V for Vendetta? That's what I feel like right now. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let's plug it up. I should have plugged it up first, but I didn't. So now I gotta take it back off. I'm irritated. Oh my goodness. There's people who like sleep in masks like this. I don't know if I could do that. I have these, if you saw on one of my other videos when I did my Sephora or Ulta haul or whatever, I got some masks, some deep collagen masks, and they work really well. And they said for best results to leave it on overnight, and I just could not. I couldn't do it. I think I left mine on for like 3 hours. And then at some point in the middle of the night, I took it off because I just could not do it. I don't know how people do that. Oh, so I didn't even need to plug it in. So I guess it needs to be charged. Okay, so I'm so glad that just happened. So I don't have to plug it in. The cord is if you want to charge it. So it's already ready to go. Oh, so this. So it turns green light therapy, blue, or purple. Okay, we want to use red. All right, so let's do red. And then I'm going to do my TikTok collab real quick. Alright, so this is what it looks like on. Do I look cute? Okay. Alright, so now we know how to use it and work it. Let's do our TikTok collaboration. Alright, so you are so beautiful, and when you are beautiful and you are spiritual and you are sensitive to energy, you have to be careful out here and you got to stay suited up. Okay, you have to protect your beauty because it is always a miserable, ugly peon somewhere in the ethers waiting for you to slack on your skincare, waiting for you to let yourself go. Okay, and we're not doing that over here. I stay suited up, so I got my red light therapy mask, okay, because I don't play about my skin, as you can see. All right, so I keep my red light therapy mask on me. That's how I stay suited. I'm not just suited up in the spiritual. I'm not just suited on with the armor of God. I'm suited up with my mask, okay, because I want to make sure I take care of my skin. All right, so I just paused it. I'm so funny. I be cracking myself up. That was like off the dome, by the way, no script. All right, so I just paused it, and I'm going to put on my mask, and I'm gonna put my countdown back on, so it doesn't, so it flows together better. Let me move this closer. My dress is a little dirty. I don't know where that came from. I'm sure my kids have something to do with that. All right, so I'm gonna start the countdown in just a second. All right, go. All right, so while the karmics are out here hating and being peons, we're at home taking care of our skin like the goddesses that we are, okay? That's why we get to have this flawless skin. All right, so let me go watch it like a million times and edit it. All right, so real quick, let me do like a few business tips for you guys. I don't know how much longer I have to record because of my camera maybe about to die. Let's see if it'll let me. Sometimes it lets me record and charge at the same time, so let's see. All right, so now that I have finished recording my content, editing it, and uploading it, I'm gonna give you guys just a little bit of advice on how to grow on TikTok and also how to get brand collabs on TikTok Shop. So number one, when it comes to TikTok, TikTok is gonna reward what you do consistently. So if you post one time a day and then all of a sudden you start posting 10 times a day, you're gonna confuse TikTok and the algorithm is gonna be kind of confused. I'm not saying that it's not gonna push your content. I'm just saying that when you go from posting one time a day to 10 times a day, the algorithm is going to have to adjust to that, okay? So it's not about you posting 100 times a day. You can post one time a day, just make sure that you're doing that consistently, because the moment that you switch that, then your views are going to drop. And a lot of people get confused because they hear creators say, let me make sure this is crooked. It's crooked as hell. So a lot of times people give you advice and say post 10 times a day if you want to grow, and then smaller creators will try that advice and then their views will drop and they'll get frustrated. Your views are dropping because you switched up what you normally do. You don't have to do that, and if you do that, just know your views are going to drop for a little while, and it's going to take you being consistent doing that for like a couple of weeks before the algorithm will recognize again that, okay, this is how this person posts, we can start pushing you again, okay? So keep that in mind. Whatever you do it consistently, because if you switch it up, your views can drop. Not all the time, depending on what type of creator that you are, what type of niche that you're in, and what type of value that you're bringing in quality, but just know if it happens, that is why, okay? Next, don't just pick one niche. Make sure that you combine all the things that you love. So if you like beauty, travel, and cooking, combine all that together. Don't just be a beauty influencer. Combine all of those things, because if you decide that you want to share different parts of yourself, but you've been being a beauty creator this entire time, your audience is going to get confused. And honestly, I had that problem, because when I started on TikTok, I only started with the purpose of repurposing my YouTube videos just so I could expand my audience and reach more people with my messages. But then when I wanted to switch over to what I did now, beauty and wellness, my audience is like, okay, what are you doing? Like, obviously my messages are going to get pushed more than my beauty stuff, but I knew that going into this, it was going to be confusing to my audience, but I wanted to do it anyway. And I just knew, okay, every week or every day I got to be consistent posting my beauty stuff so I can attract people, you know, who are in the beauty community, who are in the wellness community, and all of that good stuff. And eventually it'll come together, okay? It's like baking a cake. So eventually it'll come together. So if you are worried about, like, you know, you've had one niche this entire time you've been a fitness content creator, and now you want to add in travel or cooking, just know people can be confused, but there's a way to do it strategically to tie it all together where it makes sense, okay? So don't just pick one niche, pick multiple niches. Also, when you are posting your content and you want to be a TikTok shop creator, make sure that when you reach out to these brands, don't do vague messages. Make sure you tell them, hey, my audience thinks my skin is beautiful. I would love to use your product. Don't just say, hey, do you want to work together? Hype yourself up and explain to them why they should work with you. Just like with the lash company that sent me the PR. I reached out to them because they wanted me to do a collab with them. So when I reached out and responded to their message, I said, hey, my audience is always telling me how beautiful my eyes are. I think we should work together. And they responded and they were like, your eyes are very beautiful. Let's do it. Okay. So I hyped myself up. I told them why we should work together, and we worked together. Okay. So that is basically my advice on working on TikTok and trying to be a TikTok shop creator. I want to make this video longer, but I can't because my camera's about to die. But if you guys like this type of content and you want more like business advice or creator advice, let me know in the comments and I can do that for you, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you next time. Bye.